Hello guys, welcome to Nehmtech channel. My name is Nehemiah and it's always my pleasure to have you on board. So today we are going to talk about the Python Lambda, but guys, before we get started, I want to make here a very simple request to you. If it's your first time to get into this channel, please take a second or two, click the subscribe button and also the thumb up button to support this channel. And to the returning subscribers, you can like this video, but I really appreciate you very much for your great support. So back to the main topic, and guys, you can as well join this channel membership so that you may have access to premium features like the source codes, including the backend source codes. Also, you have privileges to access the pre-activated softwares free of charge, like the Photoshop, Premiere Pro, and all other softwares free of charge, guys. So to the main topic, I said that we are going to learn about the Python Lambda. So basically, this Python Lambda is the extension of the previous class. So in the previous class we were discussing the Python functions, but we did not finish. So today we are going to talk about this Python Lambda. And basically, a Lambda function is a small anonymous function, and a Lambda function can take any number of arguments, but I can only have one expression. You can only have one expression, and the expression is executed and the result is returned. So I want us to write here an example, guys. So let me write here an example for you to understand very well. So let me say x, then let me assign it to perhaps something like a lambda, and I give it a to what? Let me say a plus something like 10, and then let me say print what? Let me say print x, and then a to represent what? To represent 5. So basically it's going to do it. Actually the a is going to be represented by 5, so it's going to be a plus 10. So it's going to print to give us our answer to be 15. So basically, guys, to run, but I know if you've been following these tutorials from the start, from the first lesson, then you understand that the shortcut to run is shift plus what? Plus F10. But you can click on this run button, and then you can see here this far end you have the shortcut, which is shift plus F10. But then you have the shortcut, the long process here. You can click on this run button, then select the file that you are using currently. Then it's going to open the terminal here. So let me try to zoom in for you to see better. So basically our result is 15. So guys, in this expression, in this example, guys, we have added 10 argument. We have added 10 to argument a, and then it returned the result, which is 15. So guys, basically the lambda function can also take any number of argument, and like for example in this other case, let me first of all clear this one. And then let me say, for example, x, then let me assign it to lambda what? Let me assign it to lambda, and then a b to a multiplied by. Actually, for multiplication, guys, in whichever operating system you are using, or be it your PC, your Mac, or whichever device you are using, the shortcut to actually you use this symbol, this asterisk. I think it's available in your keyboards. This asterisk, then plus b for multiplication, and then do what? Let me say print. Print what? Print let me say x, then the value of a and b to be represented by let me say a to be something like a 10, again b to be 10. So basically it's going to print what? 10 times 10 is going to be 100. So you remember the shortcut to run, which is shift plus what? Plus F10. So you're going to see here the terminal, the result is 100. So basically, guys, you can see that in this you have multiplied the argument a with the argument b, and then it returned the answer, which is 100. So basically the lambda function can take any number of argument. So guys, let me talk about something else about or before anything, let me try another example, like to summarize the arguments a, b, c, and return the results. So let me do this. Let me first of all clear, and then perhaps let me say x, and then I'll assign it to let me assign it to a, b. Actually, before anything, you must include what the lambda keyword here. You must include this lambda. Then let me say a, b, also see. I said that it can take any number of arguments. So basically here we have used 3 arguments, and then let me say a, and then plus b, plus what, plus c, and then let me say print, and then let me say, for example, first of all x, and then into so a is going to be represented by let me say 50. Let me give it 50 for a. Then b, let me give it 30. For c, let me give it something like 20, so that it may be 100. So to print it, guys, you are going to click on the shift plus F10, press shift plus F10, then you can see that the result there is 100. So basically it can take any number of arguments, but then guys, why do we use these lambda functions? So basically the power of the lambda is better shown when you use them anonymously, as a anonymous function inside another function. So say like you have a function definition that takes one argument, then that argument will be multiplied with a known number. So I want us to try here an example, like let me clear everything first of all, and then perhaps let me say, you remember how do you define a function, a Python function? Basically you use what, I guess you do remember, we use the diff keyword. Then let me say my function. You can use my function or whichever keyword you give it. So let me say my func, and then let me give it something like n. So n to be this a known number, and then let me say return let me say return lambda, and then return lambda, and then let me say a to perhaps a multiplied by the unknown number. So we use this asterisk symbol operator, this multiplication operator, and then multiply with this unknown number. Then guys, I want us to do this. Let me so let me say what, let me say my doubler. So let me say my doubler. Let me just use this example here. Let me say my doubler equals to my func, and then let me give it something like a 2. So I want us to print. Then guys, let me say what, let me say print, let me say print my doubler, and then to be, and then here let me give it 11. So guys, I want us to print this stuff here. So you click on the shift plus F10. Then guys, you can see here the result is actually 22. So basically guys, you can see that we have used that function definition to make a function that always double the number you send in. That's why it was 11, then we double to be 22. And then guys, you can use the same function definition to make a function that always triple the number you send in. So guys, I want us to perhaps let me write here 3. Just change it to be 3. You can give it any number. So let me click on shift plus F10. Then guys, you can see it is basically 33. You can use like the tripler or also the doubler. So like let me say what, let me give it let me add also the doubler function here. So like or let it begin, let me begin with the doubler here. Like let me say my actually my tripler, or let me say my tripler, my tripler, my tripler, my tripler, I guess this is spelling. So my tripler, let me give it to let me give it something like let me say my funk 2. Basically this should be 2, and then this should be my doubler. Or let me give it this 3. Sorry, I forgot. Then here let me give it 2. Now you can print it twice, like I can use this my doubler, and also the my what, let me say print. Also you can use this other, let me say my my tripler, and then let me give it what, let me give it again let me give it something like or let me give it something like what, let me just give it 11. Let me just give it 11 for uniformity, and then I click on shift plus what, plus 15, and then I guess you can see that we have 2 values there. You have 22 and also 33. So guys, basically you can use the lambda function, when the anonymous function is required for the short period of time. And then guys, basically this is what I wanted to show you in this video. And then if you find that the video has been of help to you, please take a second or two, click the subscribe button and also the like button, share it to your friend. I'll appreciate it kabisa. And until next time, I'm Nehmtech.